Hey pros, it's SandyXP and welcome to the beginner's guide to the brawler El Primo.
El Primo!
Alright, so El Primo, he's one of the 5 common characters in the game. He's a melee fighter, so he's much better up close. He punches instead of shooting some sort of weapon. He has 5,600 health without upgrades, and he runs at about a speed of 2.5 tiles per second. His primary attack is a bunch of fists, because he is a melee fighter, of course. He punches using 4 fists, and each fist does 320 damage per punch. These punches have a reload time of 0.8 seconds. His super attack is called the Flying Elbow Drop, where he jumps up in the air and does a jumping takedown. It does 800 damage upon landing, and will be slightly less if the opponent is farther away from the main landing spot. When El Primo has his star power, the enemies that are caught in that super will also get burned, and this burn damage will be 400, and it'll happen over 5 seconds of time. So just like every other card, El Primo has a bunch of different strengths and weaknesses. One of his main strengths is that he has a ton of health. He's a very tanky card, which is definitely helpful when going up against opponents that have much less health. You can definitely use that to his advantage in close range engagements. Something else that El Primo is very good at is that he has high damage in his attacks. Each punch is 320 damage, and when you're up close, that can be a lot of damage added up. Also, his super attack does 800 damage, like I said, which can be a lot, and then it puts you right next to the opponent, so you can use your punches. He's pretty good at smash and grab because he can run in and get all the gems since he's such a tank, and then he can run out with them. He's also pretty good at Brawl Ball for running in, getting the ball, and running from one side all the way to the other without dying because he has so much health. In terms of El Primo's weaknesses, the one that's very obvious is the range. He's only a melee fighter, so his punches can only go so far. That's definitely a weakness against a bunch of other different brawlers such as Colt and Brock, who have long range weapons. So those brawlers can take him out if he is not right next to them. Due to this, one of the game types where he is very weak is Heist, because if he's not right up against the box, then it'll be hard for him to do any damage on the gem box. However, his flying takedown is very good for jumping over walls to getting to the box that way. So my overall thoughts on El Primo as a card that you get very early in the game, since it is a common, it is in fact very good. Especially when you're just starting out in the game, El Primo is very good because you're still getting used to all the range attacks and sort of where to aim and where to fire. With El Primo, that doesn't matter as much. You can just run up into the fight and start punching people. And since it has such high health, you can kind of afford to take some damage here and there. But like I said earlier, you do need to watch out for the long range shots, such as Colt and Brock, who are some characters that people also have early on in the game. Once you get more used to the long range shots and projecting where people are going to run so that you can shoot them, El Primo is no longer the best option because he can be taken out by those long range guys. But he's still a very good card for when you're just starting out, and is overall a very good card to use in the game. If you guys have any questions about El Primo, throw them down in the comment section. I'd love to answer your questions. Also, if there's any other character that you want me to do a beginner's guide on, throw that down in the description. I will definitely make a guide on that character. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be making more beginner's guides soon, so hit that subscribe button if you're ready for more. And until next time guys, peace out.